Hey guys, it's me James, and we're back with some more Academagia. I missed a couple weeks. Have not been feeling that well, and there's been stuff going on. But sorry about that. And this session probably won't be that long either. But hopefully, I can get back to recording regularly again for a little while. So it's been a while since I recorded. From what I remember, we are on Evelyn's last adventure, part of her adventure. We have to bring passion up to 21 for that, which let's just double check that. And we'll pretend like I didn't do this already and have a list of things I need to do. But let's see, rhetoric. We have rhetoric at 11, and that's where it's maxed out on. And I need to bring that up to 21. So I have to do some spells and stuff to bring that up. So we'll probably do Evelyn's Adventure probably Sunday, because we can spend all Saturday doing spells and stuff. Netta's Adventure, we still have a few more to go through for her. And we're probably going to do one of her adventures soon. But the first thing I want to bring up is our bully skill. Well, actually, it's brute strength, which is under bully. Because we're going to need that later, and we just have to bring it up once. So let's just go here. Go to our favorite place in the world, the Library of Longshade. And, oh, there's one other thing I forgot. I did a bonus Academagia video talking about the mod tools, and someone, I'm blanking on their name, I think it's like Robin or something, or their YouTube username, Robin, decided to share some information about the mod tools, but also about how the attribute system works, how it gets added to your skill to complete adventures. So if you haven't watched that video or read the comments for that video, I'm just going to do this really quick. When you do an adventure and you have those options, like your skill options like moons and art and glamour and all that stuff, there's a target number that you have to either match or go above. The two things that get added are your skills plus your attribute. Thing is, let's say we're going with glamour. Let's say glamour methods to be exact. I have a 10 in glamour methods. And let's say the target number was 12. So my 10 stays the same and it gets added to my attributes. So I don't remember what glamour's part of. I'm going to say insight. So the way attributes get added isn't just a straight up number. Where insight here is 9, it wouldn't be added to my 10. Instead, it rolls a dice between 0 and double the attribute number. So it being a 9, it would be anywhere between 0 and 18. Skill numbers are constant, attributes get added as a roll. So it seems like it's always just best to bring up your skill level as close as possible to the target number. And if you have to rely on luck, bring up your attribute numbers to maybe get a better chance of succeeding. But I think we're just going to mostly focus on skills. I know there's one time we're going to have to bring up attribute to maybe succeed at something, but that's a bit ways off, I think. So yeah, we're going to start Monday off with study at the library. We're going to go down to bully and brute strength. And I think we just need to bring that up once, but I'll do it twice just in case. Bring it up a little bit higher than the target number. Okay, we learned a little bit something in negation, some lore called Way of the Mercenary. And we learned about knowledge, which is a theme that increases 2 points to both their sleuthing and famous dilemmas. Okay, brute strength got brought up, and to bring it up any higher, I would have to do it twice, so maybe not worth doing. We've learned this bit of lore called From the Memoirs of Baron Median, and we've also increased our drafting skill, which is an engineering skill, so cool. Who knows? It might come in handy. We have gained Lightning Strike, which is a attack magic, so okay, cool. Draftsman's Hand increases creativity and observation. Okay, that could be useful. And we'll see about losing the Library of Longshade. Alright, did anyone do anything interesting? Evelyn deframed Arons. Good for her. What college is he from again? What? She deframed her own college. Well, that must be a glitch. That's really weird. Alright. Don't care about Tabin. Netta did nothing. Prudence did not succeed at using study. And I believe that's everyone part of our clique. Everyone else is, well, not noteworthy. So, we mostly got all our skills up to what we want them to be. Let's do an adventure. And let's keep doing Netta's adventure. I forgot to write down her name and I forgot to bring up my notes on my desktop, so let's see if I can find it first, and if I can't, I'll have to bring up my notes. This one's Avalon, which is red. Yeah, we're going to have to use a lot of spells to bring that up. Oh, Admiration in Secret. Netta's boy problem. Yep, this is it. And I believe that was green. Yep, so we should have no problems. And yeah, let's get on with Tuesday. You tell Netta that you don't think the boys really deserve to be put through any hardships when it wasn't really their fault they fell for her. She admits this readily, all too readily, and you realize for sure that she is really excited by the idea of having a secret admirer, even if it is a fake one. Now, to figure out the best way to make the mystery man's presence known. So I have written down here, I need hide, but it's not here. How fun. I'm going to bring up my notes really quick and see what I did wrong. I apparently misread my notes a little bit. We need to do the research to get the hide option. Or I can do famous poetry, write a romantic love poem, which I didn't think my famous poetry was that high, but I also don't know what that's under, so probably history, right? No, it's not under history, so who cares? I'm just gonna continue with the plan I have laid out because I know where these branches out, and I'm not sure where famous poetry branches out. Research. How do secret admirers let the objects of their affection known that they are being admired? Well, a secret admirer sounds like a great idea, but how are you going to pull it off? This calls for some research. You head to the library to see if you can find any books about romance and courtships. You find a text that recommends sending flowers to the object of your affection. That should do the trick. Okay, makes sense. Hide. Collect a banquet of exotic flowers carefully. The arrival of the banquet... That's not banquet, is it? The arrival of the bouquet of flowers will surely signal that Netta has a serious admirer and formidable rival to the rather silly boys currently fawning over her. However, being who she is, she won't settle for just any flowers, even if the whole thing is a ruse. She wants something bright and exotic. You now have to trapeze into the forest and sneak around the gardens collecting rare and beautiful flowers, all without arousing unwanted attention. You spend the majority of your time hiding behind bushes or trees in awkward positions just to avoid being spotted. Finally, you have enough flowers to make a gorgeous bouquet with vibrant red, orange, gold, and violet flowers. The scent of the blossoms makes your head spin. You make the delivery loudly claiming that someone stopped you and asked you to deliver the bouquet to Netta. You can certainly see the jealousy on the boys' faces as Netta squeals with delight over the large bouquet. You do wonder what pleases her more, the bouquet or the ruse. Oh, okay. We seem to have a random adventure now. Walking through the Academagia forest, avoiding the rough skin of the tree trunks and the eerie, prying eyes of forest creatures, which seem to follow you wherever you go. You come across a sitar tangled in the jagged, rangy arms of Thompson weed. It looks small for a sitar. Satar? Satar? Satire? I don't know. And you guess it's a younger one. Its eyes are wild with terror, and its mouth is open in a fearful grimace. It spots you, and its expression wavers between trepidation and slight glimmers of hope. Leave him be. It's the circle of life. Fuck you. Observation. Look around to see if you can find anything to help free this satire. Or brute strength. Help the little satire. Well, we brought up brute strength, and this might give it another boost, so let's try it. The combination of its pleading eyes and the creature's small stature are enough to dampen your fears, and you decide to offer help. You cautiously make your way to the satire, stepping over a root that juts from the ground and avoiding the thick carpet of forest refuse at your feet. You begin to untangle the satire from the vines of the Thompson weed, being careful not to become tangled in turn by the thrashing vines. Freed at last from the clutches of the weed, the satire starts to trot off. Before it goes too far, however, it shyly returns to you and offers you a nervous hug. Oh my god. It then winks and continues on its way. Only after it's gone do you notice the pims in it somehow slipped into your robe. Who says kindness doesn't have its own benefits? So, does the satire, like, have an economy? Has the same economy as us, or did it just steal shiny coins and decide to give it to me? I can't tell if some of these creatures are like magical animals or like magical sentient things. We learn nothing in class. You succeed on the adventure, which is always nice. You increase your conceal skill step by 1. That's nice. You've learned about opacity, which is a theme that increases conceal and sleight of hand. So that's actually not bad if we need it. I don't think those 2 skills come up in some of the stuff I want to do. Perfecting thievery, which is some lore. So if you wish to read that, it's right there. Piccolo succeeded at competing. Tallulah competed. So 6 points for our college. Silk, don't care. Avalon did not succeed at study. Who cares about Tabin? Melcresta, Lambert. Prudence did not succeed at using practice music. And Netta just rested for the day. How are we doing with the College of Merit? Let's see. We are Durand, 429. We're like middle of the pack, but Mervidius is at like 583, which is a lot. And Vernon right behind with 550. Oh well. I just want to double check Bully again. No, we didn't get a skill step in that. Okay, for Wednesday, I think we are going to study at the Library of Longshade. And we're just going to start bringing up some skills in our classes up. Even though I really don't have to, I'm going to bring up first principles. I already have a 10 in dialectic because it takes the top 3. But sometimes you'll learn themes and magic if you bring up certain skills up to 10. So let's just start getting better at our classes that we're already pretty good at. Might as well. I don't really have much else to bring up when it comes to other things for our adventures. Those are mostly going to be like using spells to bring up the skills we're already good at up. Alright, easy day. Nothing in class. We brought first principles up by 1. We've also increased field medicine by 1, so that's nice. And you have learned Inspire Hypochondria. You've now learned enough about things that can go wrong with the human body to convince your peers it's all happening to them on a successful charm/storytelling role. You can drive your choice of fellow student to absolute despair and or panic, imparting 2 points of stress. Dear God. That's a bit mean. We're not really that mean of a child. We have gain selective focus, which we must have used before on the last session. And it says we lost the library Longshade. Don't really care. Tabin, Lambert, Netta did not succeed at study. Prudence did not succeed at study. Silk, Evelyn did not succeed at study. And that's everyone else. Okay. Thursday, I say we go do another adventure for Netta's. Hold on, I don't think we can do this next one yet. Dinner date is black, so I need to bring my climb skill up. I need climb at 14. I believe I have it up at 10. Yep. So instead of doing the adventure, what we're going to do is we're going to use a spell, our favorite spell, from novice to master, and we're going to bring up our climb that way.